Many older adults often wonder, at my age, is it necessary to exercise in the morning? Waking up is already a blessing. It's better to just sit still and rest. That may sound reasonable, but the truth is, sitting still too much is precisely what makes us weaken the fastest. After a full night of lying still, your body is like a car that hasn't been started in a while. If you don't gently warm it up, blood circulation slows, your brain gets less oxygen, limbs feel stiff, and the risk of stroke silently creeps higher every day without you even realizing it. Did you wake up this morning feeling heavy, a little dizzy, and with a racing heart when you stepped out of bed? Or do you sometimes feel like you're slowing down, even though you haven't done much? If any of that feels familiar, then this video is made just for you. Growing older isn't about lying still and slowly fading. On the contrary, it's the perfect time to care for yourself in a more intentional, gentle, and wise way, and it only takes a few minutes each morning. In this video, I'll walk you through 3 simple morning exercises you can do without even leaving your bed. These interventions enhance circulation, promote cognitive clarity, and substantially reduce the risk of stroke. Rehabilitation specialists favor the third option and recommend it for daily practice. Task 1. Wrist ankle rotation. 2 minutes. Have you ever walked slowly through the park, only to notice your reflection in a window and subsequently halt? The person's back is slightly hunched. Their shoulders are pulled inwards, and their head is tilted forwards. It prompts a pause, akin to encountering an acquaintance who is familiar yet not easily identifiable. You recall with a smile the time when you walked confidently and swiftly, managing groceries effortlessly without assistance. Currently, traversing from the living room to the kitchen occasionally necessitates a brief pause for breath. The aging process induces numerous changes, yet one particular shift occurs so subtly that it often goes unnoticed. Posture. The manner in which one ambulates daily serves as a subtle indicator of overall health status. Suboptimal posture does not induce immediate fatigue, however. Its effects accumulate over time. Observed symptoms include shoulder stiffness, back pain, dizziness upon standing, impaired balance, and an increased frequency of minor stumbles. The CDC reports that annually, well over 3 million older adults in the U.S. seek emergency room care as a result of falls. Many of these incidents arise from posture-related issues. Uneven steps, excessive downward tilt of the head, and forward hunched shoulders disrupt balance. Minor behaviors can lead to significant outcomes. Margaret, aged 72, resides in Oregon. She previously walked around her neighborhood each morning, however. She has recently begun experiencing dizziness after walking for a period of time. Her gait exhibited instability, resulting in difficulty when navigating curbs. A physical therapist evaluated her and found that her posture had changed. Her tilted head, tense shoulders, and uneven gait adversely affected blood flow to her brain. 3 weeks after modifying her posture and engaging in basic daily exercises, she reported that she no longer experiences anxiety when walking outdoors. Maintaining an upright posture and walking with balance contribute to a perception of youthfulness. Remarkably, these enhancements can be achieved independently and do not necessitate costly equipment or external assistance. They require awareness. Each morning, observe your posture while standing in front of a mirror. Are your shoulders in a slumped position? Is your head positioned forward? In that case, make slight adjustments. Retract the shoulders, elevate the chin marginally, and maintain a forward gaze. Engage in walking as though you are conversing with your body, maintaining a slow, steady pace imbued with intention. We offer a concise recommendation. Position yourself with your back flat against a wall for 30 seconds daily to reinforce the sensation of an upright posture. Minimal effort leads to a noticeable enhancement in the quality of each step, resulting in a perception of increased strength and stability. The optimal time to commence is immediately upon concluding this reading. Do not postpone learning to walk correctly until a fall occurs. Posture is not solely a matter of appearance, it serves as the foundation for confidence, independence, and safety. Proper body alignment prevents the sensation of weakness. You will experience a return to the vitality and vigor you believed you had lost. Engage in stretching exercises and practice deep breathing. 2 minutes. Have you ever noticed a decrease in your breathing pattern? In the past, ascending a lengthy staircase posed no challenge. Walking from the kitchen to the door now necessitates a pause for breath. On certain mornings, one may awaken with a sense of heaviness and mental fog. It appears to be in a state of incomplete activation. One might attribute it to inadequate sleep, the aging process, or environmental conditions. Many individuals fail to recognize that neglecting morning stretching and deep breathing may contribute to diminished energy levels, reduced bodily function, and heightened health risks. During sleep, respiratory rates decrease, lung activity diminishes, and cerebral oxygen supply is markedly reduced. Waking up, washing one's face, and immediately engaging in daily activities without prior physical activation results in a state of partial wakefulness. Your day commences with partially constricted lungs, an under-oxygenated brain, and a sluggish spirit persisting until late afternoon. A few stretches and deep breaths can induce a sensation of energy ascending along the spine. Your vision becomes more acute, your pulse stabilizes, and your cognitive clarity improves. Numerous older adults question the necessity of warming up, reasoning that they do not engage in strenuous activities. Consider the scenario of a vehicle exposed to low temperatures overnight. If not warmed up properly, the vehicle may sputter, struggle to start, and potentially stall. Human bodies exhibit uniformity. In older age, as spinal stiffness increases, diaphragm strength diminishes, and lung function declines. Morning stretches and deep breathing serve a purpose beyond mere exercise. They serve to gradually activate the entire biological system within us. Research from the Mayo Clinic indicates that engaging in deep breathing exercises in the morning, combined with gentle movements such as stretching, can enhance oxygen delivery to the brain by 20% to 30%. This practice is associated with improved memory, a reduced risk of stroke, and stabilization of heart rhythm. This routine requires no yoga mat or trainer. Only 2 minutes of solitude. Joyce, 78, from California, previously adhered to a morning routine characterized by brewing coffee and activating the television. Over time, she experienced increased forgetfulness, dizziness, shortness of breath, and heightened irritability. After conversing with her young neighbor, a rehabilitation specialist, she was advised to perform deep breathing exercises and stretching 5 times each morning, followed by gentle lateral bending. After 2 weeks, she stated that she had not anticipated that merely stretching could enhance her mental clarity, improve her memory, and facilitate better sleep at night. What contributed to her happiness? I perceive a sense of control over my body, particularly during the initial 5 minutes of the day. You can perform this routine independently, without assistance, and it won't disturb your family members. Position yourself at the edge of the bed. Inhale deeply while extending your arms overhead. Retain your breath for 2 seconds, and then exhale gradually while lowering your arms. Gently lean to the left, then to the right, and finally backward, taking 1 breath for each position. Perform the action 5 to 6 times. It is possible to open a window while performing the task. The fresh air and light will enhance your perception of breath significantly. When should you start? The best time to start is when you wake up tomorrow morning. Don't put off proactive health management until fatigue sets in. Consider stretching and deep breathing as a beneficial morning ritual, representing an act of self-kindness and care. Within a few days, observable changes will occur. Mornings are now free from fatigue and mental fog. They represent a deliberate and subtle initiation. One will experience increased presence and a reduction in worry. Ultimately, one will recognize that even in the process of aging, numerous methods exist to nurture both the body and spirit, achievable through simple actions such as breathing and stretching. Task 3. Recall the last occasion you engaged in cycling. This experience may have occurred during childhood, characterized by the sensation of wind in one's hair while cycling along rural paths or through local streets on a vintage bicycle, accompanied by feelings of happiness. It may have involved transporting children to school or making an early morning trip to the market for fresh vegetables. Currently, one may experience reduced leg mobility, and the act of rising from bed in the morning may require a significant amount of energy. However, this presents a noteworthy aspect. It is possible to engage in cycling daily, even from a supine position, by utilizing a straightforward yet effective movement that significantly benefits cardiovascular health and circulation. Do you experience a sense of lethargy upon waking, accompanied by cold extremities and a mild fluttering sensation in your chest when assuming a seated position? Do you experience difficulty in movement and are not ready for vigorous activity? If this observation resonates with you, then the bedside bicycle movement may be beneficial for your body. This method effectively stimulates the body after prolonged inactivity during sleep. The method ensures the absence of equipment, immobility in bed, and independence from assistance. Consider the body as a pump. During sleep, there is a reduction in blood flow, particularly in the legs, thighs, and hips. This necessitates increased cardiac effort to facilitate the return of blood to the brain. Lack of movement can result in poor circulation, which may cause cold feet, dizziness, fatigue, and an elevated risk of blood clots, a significant contributor to strokes and heart attacks in older adults. Harvard health experts have indicated that engaging in 5 minutes of leg movement in the morning may decrease the risk of blood vessel blockage by as much as 30%. The in-bed air cycling movement is among the most effective methods for achieving this objective. This activity activates the thighs, hips, core, and cardiovascular system simultaneously, promoting enhanced circulation that contributes to increased alertness, energy levels, and an improved mood for the day ahead. I previously conversed with Mr. John, aged 75, residing in Florida. He reported experiencing episodes of faintness in the mornings, accompanied by cold extremities, and recounted an incident in which he nearly collapsed while walking to the bathroom. The patient's heart function was satisfactory, however. The physician indicated that inadequate circulation and insufficient physical activity upon awakening were contributing factors to his condition. Since commencing this exercise regimen, consisting of 2 sets each morning with 20 pedals per set, he reports a faster warm-up, enhanced mental clarity, and a significant reduction in feelings of instability. He referred to it as his invisible bicycle, chuckling in amusement. As a result, I no longer fear falling. This task can be completed independently. Assume a supine position on the bed, gradually elevate your legs, and commence a gentle pedaling motion in the air, simulating the act of cycling. A consistent and comfortable rhythm is preferable to speed. In cases of back weakness or difficulty lifting both legs, it is advisable to perform leg lifts one at a time or to utilize support while alternating knee lifts. The advantages remain significant. Certain matters should not be delayed, particularly when they are straightforward and yield substantial outcomes. Engage in the activity once and subsequently assess your body's response. It's a simple movement, with your legs pedaling at a gradual pace, evoking memories from the past. Each rotation conveys a subtle message. You continue to progress, remain vibrant, and are an integral part of the promising path that lies ahead. After some time, if inquired about the secret to maintaining sharpness and stability, one might respond that daily cycling, driven by personal determination, is the practice that sustains them. Regardless of external recognition, the body will acclimate to an activity if permitted. There exists a sentiment that is seldom articulated yet is commonly experienced by many. The body will adapt to inactivity if permitted to do so. On one occasion, fatigue leads to the decision to forego physical activity. The following day, the temperature is excessively low. One may conclude that, at an advanced age, exercise is unlikely to yield significant changes. Over time, one may observe a gradual decrease in the pace of movement, an increase in back stiffness, and a reduction in breath depth. What may be perceived as aging is, in fact, a result of prolonged inactivity. The human body functions similarly to a machine. If left unused, it deteriorates, producing rust and creaking sounds, ultimately leading to an unexpected stall. Prolonged delays result in increased resistance to reinitiating the process. However, there is positive information to consider. It is capable of functioning once more. Similar to a machine, this is achieved through an appropriate form of reinitiation. Calm, steady, and purposeful. Your body requires a daily impetus for movement. Numerous older adults question the necessity of engaging in exercise. It will not restore my youth. It is important to note that the objective is not to achieve youthfulness. The objective is to retain existing assets and avoid rapid loss. Exercise serves not merely aesthetic purposes but rather promotes autonomy. The purpose is to ensure that upon waking, one is able to walk to the kitchen, open the door, water the plants, and dress independently. These activities may appear insignificant until the moment they become unfeasible. Subsequently, one comes to understand that they constituted everything. Running and gym facilities are not essential. One can simply lie in bed and perform a few gentle movements, such as air cycling. Each rotation serves as a signal to the body, indicating persistence and resilience. It is essential to accept this assertion. Your body is receptive to stimuli. It has always been present. A reminder to initiate anew is all that is required. Softly, each morning is approached individually. Relying on others for assistance is the most expedient method to forfeit initiative. Individuals aged 65 and older residing with their children and grandchildren frequently conclude that the presence of family allows for a period of rest. I will engage in exercise upon receiving a reminder. While it may appear reasonable, relying on others for assistance is the most expedient method to forfeit one's independence. Over time, individuals may experience a decline in both their health and self-confidence. Your family may appear indifferent or unaware of your presence. This statement is inaccurate. They care for you, however. They also manage their lives, careers, children, obligations, and stressors. It is unreasonable to anticipate daily reminders regarding dietary choices, hydration, or physical activity. If you continue to wait each day, your body will become weaker. This isn't because no one cares, but rather because you've forgotten that the most important person in taking care of you is yourself. Perhaps in the past, you were the unwavering leader of the family, managing every situation without any issues. Why should you now require reminders to take care of yourself? Taking care of yourself isn't about being alone. It's about preserving your dignity, your freedom, and your self-worth. No one can move for you. No one can breathe for you. No one knows your body better than you do. Spend just 3 minutes each morning cycling in place, stretching your arms, and taking deep breaths. You don't need anyone to hold your hand. You don't need to call your children from the other room. That small act of independence becomes something much bigger. You will feel a profound and empowering sense of control over your own life. You'll feel stronger, more capable, and proud to say, "I take care of me." Growing older is not a time to give up and certainly not a time to wait. It's time to become your own best companion. No one understands you as well as you do, and no one can live your life for you. So if there's something you can do for yourself, start it, no matter how small. If it comes from you, it will always matter. Some of the most significant changes in life begin with the smallest actions. Just a few minutes each morning doing simple movements, rotating your wrists and ankles, stretching your body with deep breaths, or doing gentle bedside cycling may sound light and easy, but these are powerful ways to wake up your circulation, boost blood flow to the brain, ease stiffness, prevent strokes, and help you stay clear-headed, flexible, and independent each day. Don't wait until your health declines to start moving. No matter your age, your body has the ability to heal itself if you give it the opportunity. And you don't need anyone to remind you. You don't need anyone to do it for you. All you need is you. This morning, right there on your familiar bed with one quiet decision. Today, I'll take the lead. If you found this video helpful, leave a comment with the number 1. Hit like, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe so I can keep bringing you gentle, practical, and inspiring exercises designed to help you live healthier, more independent, and more peaceful each day. Thank you for spending your time here. And please keep in mind, your health begins with small, simple steps, and you are always worth the effort.